Hello there, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your November career and money reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies in your career and money sector with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for some more details to see what obstacles might be in your way and what advice Spirit may have for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, Cancer, let's get into your reading. Now, we finally are out of retrograde season. All the planets are going direct, and on the 20th, we have a full moon in Aries. So this full moon gives us like this spark of intention kind of from a deep spot, trying to propel us to go forward after the retrograde season where things seemed a little bit stuck. So this is kind of an exciting time. This next month will be huge as far as being able to make progress. So let's see where you're going. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Really, for some of you that are having a hard time moving forward, it could be that one of the things that you need to do is take more time or put more emphasis into your spiritual habits. Tapping into your intuition, because it's as if Spirit is trying to talk to you, and your intuition is trying to call into you about how to move forward. Some of you may be even like starting a spiritual business or even going into it deeper, even as a side thing, ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. You're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path, but I feel like you're going deeper spiritually within whatever it is that you're doing. And once again, it's about like tapping into your intuition, making sure that you are taking time to meditate, spend time in nature, spend time by yourself where you can just kind of like go inward. Doesn't mean you cut off your social life, but just prioritizing yourself and your self-care. Really nice energy. So let's see what else we have. Co-create, higher power. Oh my goodness, building blocks. Truth be told, it's like your soul, your heart is calling you to go into a certain direction. Somehow you are going to be co-creating with Spirit. Like with this higher power, it's definitely about going into your intuition. Your intuition is trying to help guide you. During the retrograde season, it's really common for us to kind of like get up in our heads, allow our ego to kind of like control us, and we kind of start making decisions based on fear. And this is kind of like getting back into your heart space, getting back into your intuition, allowing your intuition to guide your decisions in your career and money sector. Because look at this. You're building a really strong foundation for something that's only going to grow and become even bigger in the future. Really nice. So let's see. You're trying to manifest something. Your heart is trying to get you to manifest something on a deeper level. And it's something that your heart has been really wanting to do. Like for some of you, you may be trying to make a change in a career path, but it's as if your heart, like finding the passion in your work and allowing your inner child for some reason is coming out. Whatever you kind of aspired to do when you were a child, it's kind of like tapping into that energy again, however that may resonate for you in your career right now. Okay, so let's see what you're trying to manifest and bring in November. The Empress. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is a really nurturing Cancer. This is so much your energy, a really nurturing type of energy, very motherly. It doesn't, gender doesn't matter, but trying to birth something new, trying to birth a new business, a new career, or just even like birthing a more nurturing of yourself, like taking really good care of yourself so that you can put more of your heart into whatever it is that you're trying to build. Really nice energy. Okay, so that's what you're trying to bring in November. So let's see what your obstacle is. What's preventing you from bringing in this Empress energy? You're looking for something long term. Okay, the message that I'm getting is that you're looking at it from a money standpoint, long term. Okay? The thing is that you need to get back into your heart space. You're trying to analyze it from a money standpoint, looking like at the bottom dollar of this. And if this is something that you've already started, it's kind of like you're looking at it and going, well, the money's not coming in fast enough. You're kind of almost getting sidetracked with how much money and if it can go long term. I'm getting this clear thing where it's kind of like just take one step at a time. Tap into your intuition, and Spirit is going to give you the next step. And that's all you have to worry about is just the next step. Look at this on the bottom, Wheel of Fortune. Like the money is going to be there. It's almost as if Spirit is saying, don't worry about the money. We've got you. All you have to worry about is getting, this service, this message. Like I feel like you're putting out a message, whatever it is that product that you are trying to produce here or service you are trying to give. It's kind of like you're doing it, you want to do it from a place of love. Like you really want to connect with your customers. And yet at the same time, you're kind of worried about money, right? And Spirit is like, don't worry about the money. What you're doing here is so spectacular, and Spirit really wants you to continue on this path. And it's like, please don't worry about the money. And I know that's so easy for me to sit here and say, but once again, it's about getting into your heart space. And if you love it and you put your passion into it, the money will come. The universe will always provide whatever it is that you need. Okay, so let's see where this goes long term. The Fool in reverse, and my cards are not in reverse. And I don't usually do reversals, but this is what I'm thinking, is that this is a clear sign that you are on the right path. You're not going in a new direction. I feel like some of you are just really attached to the money here. You're so concerned about the money. Yeah. You something about power. Looking at the facts, but there's something else that you really want to manifest. What is it you're trying to manifest? Wow, judgment. A second chance. You're trying to manifest a strong foundation. You are trying to manifest a strong financial foundation for yourself and possibly, for your family or those that are really close to you. So let's go, let's clarify these and see what we have. Whatever direction you are taking now, I truly believe that you're on the right path. The message here is that you're on the right path. I think you're on the right path, but you're needing to move from your head and your anxieties back into your heart. And it's like going to almost like transform whatever is going on financially for you. So let's see what this Empress is. Oh, Two of Cups, the World, Ten of Wands, the Devil. You're still attached to something. You're attached. You want something long term. Look at all of this underneath here. You're attached to some belief system. Let's see what the Hierophant is. You're definitely attached to something. We have the Ten of Wands here. You're attached to the fortune. You're attached to the wanting of a fortune. That's what you're attached to. You're kind of like attached to making sure that you can bring in your fortune. And that is distracting you. You have to make a call. It's about making a call here about, okay, am I going to go for the money or am I going to go for what my soul is asking me to do? it is about, choosing. This is kind of like almost, I feel like there's almost like a fork in the road. You're on the right path though. I think that's why the fork in the road isn't here. It's the way that you're going to approach the path that you are on. You may be needing to, the Two of Cups is about partnership. It could be a romantic partnership that has I think for some of you, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. You feel like some relationship, whether it's romantic or family or friend or just relationships in general, are cannot go to the next level. Okay, you can't step into the next chapter until you come to the point where you are financially secure almost for life, right? I mean, this is kind of like a card of wealth. But there's something about putting down the burden of that and recognizing the fact that having love in your life, okay, and this is not turning into a love reading, but having love in your life helps to give you more balance so that you can stay in that heart space. I think Cancer, the problem is that you may have shifted into this energy of the Emperor, okay? And the Emperor is all about the bottom dollar, right? And building an empire. And it can get a little bit heady and a little bit controlling. And here's this energy of the Empress, which is so much more nurturing, so much more loving. And it's about getting back into having love in your life. Now, that could be a romantic partner. There's something about love. You don't have enough love in your life. For some of you, you could feel like your parents, it could be like a childhood thing where your parents put a lot of emphasis on your worth depending on how much money you make. And it's about putting that burden down and realizing that you have a lot of worth just in who you are and shining your light. That just working with the universe to not worry about the money and how much money you're making, because this is distracting you from your true calling. Now, once again, I think you're on the right path. I think you're just getting into your head about the bottom dollar, worrying way too much about money. And it's about making that judgment call of realizing that some belief system that you have about money needs to come to an end. That your worth is not based on how much money is in your bank account. There's so much more wonderful things about you, Cancer, and it's about stepping into that and recognizing that you do have all of this lovely energy about you, so much bright a light. And it's more than about what you do or how much you make. It is a kind of somewhat maybe about what you do, but it's not about how much you make. Okay, so let's see what the Ten of Pentacles is. Yeah, you're wanting victory. You're all caught up in your head about the money aspect. You're trying to decide. Do you want victory in money, or do you want to celebrate with those that you love? I think you're torn. I think you may be, for some of you, you may be watching this and really connecting with it as far as, yeah, I'm just spending so much time trying to make all of this money that I'm not having any joy and happiness with the people in my life. Like I don't have time for them. It's almost like, yeah, I don't have time for all of that shenanigans. It's almost like you're considering having relationships, kind of like shenanigans, too much play. It's like, no, I don't want to go and celebrate with friends and family. I'm just making my money because I have to. It's almost like you're in this cycle. I really feel like it's a cycle of thinking that however much money you make determines your worth. There's a lesson. It's kind of like this is a soul path lesson of helping you to awaken to the fact that you have so many gifts and talents to share with the world and not to worry about the money. Okay, so let's go see where this is going because we have the Fool. See, you're not going in a new direction. I think for some of you, you just needed to hear you're on the right path. So let's see, Magician, Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, getting that passion back for what it is that you do. I feel like, yeah, you're getting a different perspective. Okay, I just got the message. You're getting a different perspective about this. You're trying to manifest a lot of wealth, okay? Or at least financial security, stability, more than what you really need. You're trying to manifest that, but you're getting a new perspective. You're understanding how that's self-sabotaging what it is that you truly want. You're truly wanting love and financial stability. You're just putting all your emphasis on the financial stability, so the love part is falling away. And once again, it does not have to be romantic love. There's all kinds of different types of love, friends and family, your community, love for yourself. It's about stepping into that energy, realizing that there is so much more that you want in life. It's almost as if you're keeping yourself small by just focusing on your career. Yeah, opening to your spiritual source. There's definitely something there about opening up to your intuition and allowing your intuition to kind of guide you through this. I get the sense that it's kind of like you're kind of going through a tunnel and you're getting close to the end of the tunnel. And the tunnel is like your blinders. All you can think about is money and career and wealth, right? And you're kind of like going through this tunnel, and then all of a sudden you come out of the tunnel and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all of these things I could have been working on, right? I could have had love. I could have been traveling. I could have had, friends and family. I could have been celebrating. I could have been celebrating life, but instead I've been like spinning my wheels trying to make money. And, just realizing, oh my gosh, there's so much more to life than making money and acquiring material goods. Wish granted. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. They will soon be your reality. Yeah, I feel like you're coming out of this tunnel. Like it's look at this. This is kind of like you coming out of the tunnel and looking, oh my goodness, look at those butterflies. Oh, look at the sun. I can see the sun. Recognizing that there is so much more to life. And that really when we're here, the whole experience is about connecting to others, and it's kind of like I feel like you've been holed up in a dungeon somewhere with a spinning wheel trying to spin straw into gold. That type of energy. One step ahead is all you need. Yeah, I think it's just taking one step. Like maybe if you've been like working and you're almost overwhelmed and overtired, it's about calling up a friend and saying, hey, can we just go to lunch or grab a cup of coffee or go for a walk together? Like taking one step towards reconnecting with the people in your life that you love, right? And just taking this one step will help you to open up to, okay, wait a minute, that was pretty fun. And when I went back to work, I felt a little bit more passionate. Yeah, there's a tower under here. Like it's suddenly that you realize this is you coming, this is what they just said. This is you coming out of the tunnel. It's you, and it is spiritually based. You're going to there's something in the past that may have ended, Cancer. And you thought that it was because you weren't worthy enough. And you, for some reason, this is going to resonate with everybody, but for some reason you thought, well, if I had had more money, that person wouldn't have walked away from me. And so then you put up all these boundaries and you thought, oh, well, if I want true love in my life or I want people to like me, I've got to go out and make a lot of money so I have all of these toys that people want to play with, or I'll look worthy of other people's love. And then it's kind of like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have time for people because all I'm doing is working. Yeah, the epiphany is coming in November. Really nice. Oh, Cancer. All right. So your job today is to go out and have a little fun with somebody. Go find somebody. I'm sure, Cancer, you have a lot of people in your life. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.